Comnick gets a well-deserved break. Have a backdoor to Miller, back to Schilling, up and a call there.
Says he came back in, but I don't look like he got his feet set in. I'm not sure why Schilling's not able to catch that ball.
Well, we've seen it where they throw it off somebody's back and go in and grab it.
Yeah, and it wasn't, not sure why he wasn't able to catch that.
19-14, East Peoria with the lead.
Yeah, the Raider defense got to pick up here. We're not pressuring like we have in the last couple of games. These guys are passing it everywhere they want right now, and that's not what's been working for this defense.
Cross-court pass, 3 on the way by Ahrens is in and out, no good. Fought for underneath. Miller will track it down for the Railers. He'll push left. Now Schilling. Feed it into Hayes. Yeah. Cutting Sanders up and count it. Good. Sanders, his guy caught him asleep because he's been roaming the arc, and Sanders found a lane, cut in between him.
You're right. Hayes with
an easy dish.
Hayes with a great job of keeping his head up, and Frank with a good job of cutting to the open area.
19-16, 3:30 to go in the second. Raiders with the basketball. They'll work it around. Ahrens, now they'll swing it to DuBois.
For the most part, East Peoria's been pretty patient too. You know, this could be one of those games where the Railers, first one to 40 might win it.
Up top to DuBois. Now over to Ahrens. Corner Greico all the way across the court. Now DuBois a reset. .255 to go in the first half. Kick it back up to DuBois. East Peoria works it around. Trap him. There we go. Got a steal, and Hayes loses it.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Almost had a steal there.
Yeah, I think Hayes thought he had it and took off with it, trying to score an easy transition layup before he actually had control of the basketball.
Now East Peoria still with the basketball. 2:25 to go in the first half.
Railers got to anticipate something here.
Feed it at the elbow. Now they find a wide open Greico, and they've done that a few times tonight, Josh. The guy just sneaks in behind our defense and is wide open.
Hands down by our waist, Scott, and I think if a hand's up there, it gets in the passing lane.
Miller drives in, kicks it out to Frank. Hayes going to try a 3. Got it! Drew Hayes with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers down by 2.
Yeah, huge basket.
Yeah.
Scott. I mean, we've kind of been struggling a little bit with the offense, obviously, and even here, and even East Peoria has kind of looked in control of this game, and Hayes going to put us back within a couple.
DuBois three-pointer no good, and Railers with the rebound with 1:35 to go in the first half. Railers down by 2. Feed it to Hayes. Now Gowan, nice little give and go. Gowan couldn't get to go. Hayes tried to follow up. Wish Gowan would just went up straight and try to go. He tried to go from the side and couldn't get it to go. Trap right there, and gonna call a foul on the Railers. Tried to fight through the trap, and then we're gonna get called for the foul.
Yeah, hard to see too. I don't know how many fouls are over that we can see. They got the main scoreboard right in the spot where we can't see it.
East Peoria basketball up by 2. We are down to 1:10 in the first half.
Coming back out, Frank.
DuBois to Ahrens. DuBois on the left wing. He'll dribble back out, kick it over to Ahrens.
Yeah, the Railers looks like East Peoria, their point guard, DuBois called out for 1 shot. So if they're going to try to hold it here for 1, they got a long time to do it here in about 50 seconds.
Good trap there by Miller. They were able to get out of it. Now they'll reset with 32 on the clock.
Yeah, I think our point guards and our wings can stay up a little bit and pressure them if they're not going to be considered on going to the hoop.
Ahrens to the basket, kick it over, and we're going to get a foul on Sanders. Not a bad foul there, Josh. They had something going with Greico, and
They cut right to the hoop and had probably an easy layup, but yeah, you're right, Scott. It was a pretty good foul, really.
Reinders checks back in for the Raiders. He'll throw it all the way up top. Now they'll reset with Aaron's left wing. Now DuBois. 18 on the clock. DuBois goes right. Now they'll come back towards us. Down to 10. Aaron's pulls up for a three. Got it. And at the end of the first half, it's the East Peoria Raiders 24, the Lincoln Railers 19. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer fans, here from East Peoria High School as the Railers trail it here at halftime, 24-19, and it's kind of been a reoccurring theme for this Lincoln team. Seems like we've been down at half almost every game so far this season. Been able to come back from a few, but it has been hard the last couple games coming back from this deficit every time that we're going to the locker room here at halftime. Again, the Railers down 24-19. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break and be back here from East Peoria High School. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
And we're back here from East Peoria High School as the Railers trail at 24-19 over the Raiders from East Peoria. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Connor Shaw here bringing you all the action. Sorry for the mix-up on the YouTube, but we got it figured out, and we'll have the hopefully have the second half just A-okay. And some of the first half you didn't want to see anyways, right? I mean, we're down. Well, we're kind of clawing back, and then East Peoria's been shooting the ball really well. I don't know what they are from three. Our stats are down, but they've I know they've made 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, the joys of going to different facilities for basketball game. You never know what kind of signal you're going to have.
Right.
But we got our best guy on it, Connor Shaw. He's got it all figured out. Now, it will upload. You can watch it in its entirety once that's uploaded and downloaded. So if there's something that you missed, you always feel free to go to WLCN 96.3 FM and watch all of our past broadcasts.
I watched some of the game last night, actually, when I got home.
Yeah, you talk about stats. We don't have exact numbers for you. What we do know is Lincoln has 19 and the Raiders have 24.
Yeah, and that's right now. That's all really that matters, because the Raiders got to find a way to fight back here. I talked about it just before we went off, and I know you were getting something to eat, I'm sure. We've been down a lot at half, Scott. We have not. It seems like it's becoming a reoccurring theme. We've been pretty good in the second half, but you can't always live by that. I mean, we talked about it tonight in the pregame about getting a quick start, and it seemed like every time we had something, East Peoria had an answer for us.
Yeah, and then we did see some good things from the offense tonight, Josh, where we're starting to get to the rim more. Comnick's been doing a great job of that, and moving the ball, and we're trying to find our identity. And right now, it's getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, and if you got an open three, take it.
Yeah.
And like you said, East Peoria, they shot lights out first half.
I like the attempts that Hayes and Comnick have gotten going to the basket. Obviously, you're not going to make them all, but you've got to make your defender respect your driving ability. And those are the two guys that are the most comfortable doing it on this Railer basketball team. And they've got to do it, because if they do it, then it maybe opens up some threes for Gowan or Schilling out on the perimeter, or it gets some easy baskets for us. And that's what one thing that this Railer team struggles with, is finding easy hoops. We don't get there from the free throw line. We don't have a post-up guy. So you've got to find ways to drive to the basket and get easy baskets.
And when you do finish, we've left some points off the board, because I think when we're going up to the rim, we're anticipating that foul, and we're trying to make some kind of awkward layup, and, just go up straight up hard. If they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you. So, we got to do a better job of just being more strong at the rim.
Yeah, and that comes with experience as you experience more of going to the basket. Sometimes it's not about making the layup. Obviously, you always want to make the layup, but there's going to be contact, and there's ways to draw fouls in there and get this Railer team to the free throw line a little bit more, because I think we've got some good free throw shooters. We just don't get there enough.
Yeah, we don't, and it's a shame that we don't. But I think if they go with this formula that they have going here in the second quarter of getting to the rim, and that's going to open things up. Hopefully we'll see a different second half.
You heard the sound, the horn. Both teams heading back to their respective benches with about 35 seconds ticking down here in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show, and we'll hope that that halftime show brings the Railers a big victory, a much-needed victory after a loss last night to Jacksonville.
Absolutely. Let's go over some of our fine sponsors here. Obviously, without them, these broadcasts would not be possible. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Call 217-732-2159 or find them online at capsil.info. The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531.
Looks like the Railers will open up the second half with the ball right in front of us.
And here we go. Second half underway. Comnick feeds Hayes. He's got
Go to work.
He's got a pretty good
It's a foul.
mismatch up, and no call. Hayes all over him. No foul called. It's going to be a foul on Hayes. Obviously a frustration foul because he knew he was a lot of contact there.
Yeah.
Nothing called.
Should have been a call on him when he was going up to shoot it or trying to make the move.
The East Peoria basketball. The boy almost threw it away. Kit goes up and gets it. Now they'll work it to the right. Reinders over to Du Bois. Now Ahrens back to Reinders. To Kit.
Well, they've been patient. They've gotten what they wanted out of their offense.
Du Bois, 3 on the way. Rolled around, no good. Hayes with the rebound. Schilling left wing. See if the Railers can cut into this 5-point lead. Hayes sets a pick, rolls to the basket, nothing there. Now Schilling to Smith. Smith will dribble in, kick it out. Komnick for a 3 off the rim, no good. And Greiko there with the rebound. East Peoria with the basketball, up by 5. They work it around to Ahrens. He'll dribble it back out, kick it over to Kit. Now Du Bois, left corner, finds a lane and double dribble on Du Bois. Thought it was hit out of his hand.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped away, but we'll take it. We need it.
Turnover, Raiders. Got a substitution. It's number 12. Jack Brooks. Little backdoor to Hayes, up and off the backboard and good. Good feed from Carson to Hayes, and the Railers pull within 3. Little chop on the corner, and we got a timeout. East Peoria as the Railers were able to trap there, and we got a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, a member of SIPC.
Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Raiders basketball out of the timeout. They'll kick it out to Du Bois. Carson will pick him up. And Du Bois will fly by him. Then they'll get it up and work it to the left. Reinders with it up top, over to Du Bois.
You know, this coach is an old Morton coach. He was there for several years, and he knows how to play this 1-2-2. We've played them several times while he was there, a lot of times at the Thanksgiving tournament, and he's done a good job of their game possession travel.
Fake 3, now they'll reset. Morton, big winners last night against Metamora.
Man, big man. Metamora is supposed to be the top of the cream of the crop in 3A basketball in Illinois.
Ahrens tries to dribble in, nothing there. Now trapped by Komnick and Hayes. They'll kick it over, and Schilling will step in front of the pass. And turnover, Raiders kick it up. Smith, wide open lane, up and no good. Hayes there for a rebound. He'll put it back up, no good. And a late whistle. They're going to call that, but no foul on either of those shots, and there was a ton of contact.
Nothing, no contact the last couple times. Hayes or Smith have gone to the hoop, and then we get a little touch foul over the back on Smith.
24-21, 5:05 to go in the third quarter here in East Peoria. East Peoria with the basketball. Du Bois dribbles in, pulls up, jumper on the way, rolls in, no good. Rebound, East Peoria. Now Reinders loses on the ground. Hayes has it.
It's a foul.
Yeah, that is a foul whenever you jump on somebody.
I mean, it's not a fumble. Hayes had complete control of that thing, and maybe they got the time. Maybe the coaching staff got the timeout first, but not quite sure how the official from the far end was able to hear a timeout. But we got it. Good defensive stop, and now the Railers back with the ball. Got to get a score here.
Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Lincoln Railer basketball out of the timeout, 24-21 with 4:40 to go in the third. Carson will trot across the timeline. Now Smith left wing. Up top to Schilling. Looking for Hayes, nothing there. Now they'll get it to Carson. Now Comnick. Carson dribbles in, kicks it out. 3 on the way. Schilling, got it! Trey Schilling with the tray, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Big drive by Keon, got right in the middle of the lane and kicked it out to our senior, who has yet to hit one. Usually he's good for a couple in that first half. Wasn't able to connect on any, and got one here, a big one.
Better late than never for Schilling, and hopefully he'll get going. And East Peoria, they'll answer with a three-pointer of their own by Reinders, and the Raiders back up by 3.
And hasn't it been that way? I mean, Jacksonville, every time they needed one last night, they got one, and the Railers get one to go, and then we give up another one on this end.
27-24, 3:45 to go in the third. Hayes, left wing, gives it to Smith, left elbow. Now Schilling, same spot, same answer. Got it! Same result for Schilling, and it's another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Yeah, coach is really good at that. When one guy hits one, he's gonna go back to him to see if he can get him on a little heater. And Schilling with back-to-back threes.
All tied up at 27, 3:20 to go in the third. DuBois. Carson in front of him, Comnick that is. Now they'll try to feed it down there, and they try to get a cutting
run
Raider, and we intercepted it. Railer basketball.
Hit it again, Trey. I think coach might be going right back to the well here.
They do, and now they fake it to Schilling, get a cutting Hayes, put it up and good, and the Railers with their first lead tonight, 29-27 with 2:44 to go in the third.
Boy, and that was fueled by Schilling too.
And we got a timeout, East Peoria. It was close to a 10-second call. East Peoria called the timeout just in time, and at 2:39 mark in the third, it's the Railers 29, the Raiders 27. Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 305 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastor Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org.
Ground Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growinc.com.
The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 217-651-8089. So the Raiders on a little run here, Scott. Defense has turned the ball over a couple times against the Raiders, and we've been able to get kind of worked off Schilling. He's got 2 threes here, and then we faked it the same play back to Schilling, but Hayes slips that screen and gets a easy layup. So good call by the coaching staff to get it going here, and now the Raider defense has got to step up.
And that's what happens when you start hitting some perimeter shots, Josh. It's going to open up that middle and create some lanes, and the Railers able to take advantage of that. 29-27, Lincoln Railers with the lead, 2:30 to go in the third. Reinders feeds Kit, jumper on the way, rolls around, no good. Hayes fights for the rebound, and they're going to get over the back on Hayes as him and 25, Greico fight for it. but they call Hayes for over the back. Gowan's going to check in for Komnick. We'll get a quick break. And the Raiders will feed it to Kit. Jumper on the way, rolls around and good. And we are tied up at 29 with 2:10 to go in the third. Smith, left corner. Now Hayes, left wing. They'll swing it back towards us. With Carson, right wing. Now Hayes, top of the key. Hand off to Smith. Carson's going to dribble in, penetrate. Now Schilling's going to go to the rack, and the lane just opened, wide open.
Yeah.
Schilling had an easy layup right there.
He's got to be one of those guys that attempts that a little bit too. Even if you don't get there and score it all the time, you can draw defenders and kick out. That time, nobody came to Trey, and he got that easy bucket.
Raiders back up by 2. Need a big stop here. DuBois, 3. Short, way short.
I think it might have been
Schilling
tipped.
there underneath the basket to grab it.
Yeah, Hayes might have got a hand on it.
Hayes will walk it up, give it to Schilling. Left wing. Now Smith, left corner. Work it back up top to Carson. Schilling, top of the key, 3 on the way. Rolls in and out, no good. Gowan there for the rebound. Good offensive rebound by the Railers. Now they'll reset their offense with 1:02 to go. Hayes up and got hit in the face. No call.
Foul.
Wasn't all ball. And East Peoria Raiders with the basketball with 45 seconds to go in the third. Oh, almost stolen by Hayes. Tapped it out of bounds. Going to stay with the Raiders. I don't know how you cannot call
we
that.
have gotten 3 or 4 uncalled opportunities underneath for the Railers and have not gotten a call. There, Hayes easily slapped across the arm as he went to the basket.
Arm, face, all the above. 30 seconds to go. Looks like the Raiders will try to hold for the last shot of the third quarter. DuBois picked up there by Gowan. Now hands off. Now back to DuBois. Gowan retreats. Ahrens.
Watch the middle.
To Reinders. 4 seconds. Stolen by Hayes.
Go all the
Hayes
way. You got time.
gonna go up. Up with the right. No good. And at the end of 3, it's the Lincoln Railers 31, the East Peoria Raiders 29. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have an exciting fourth quarter here on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Okay. Welcome back to East Peoria, Illinois, as the Railers take a 2-point lead over the Raiders. It is East Peoria basketball to start the fourth. Need a big stop here. Momentum, little of the momentum in Lincoln's favor right now.
Yeah, we've done a good job defensively in the last probably 4 or 5 minutes here of holding East Peoria scoreless.
Drug his foot, travel, turnover, East Peoria, Railer basketball. Good defense there by Schilling as he cut him off, and Ahrens was trying to go back the other way.
I think early on we had as much pressure as we've got right now. You know, we've started to turn up the pressure a little bit, and that's made made East Peoria uncomfortable, and this has generated a few turnovers.
Miller, back door. Hayes up and couldn't get it to go. Had a good look at it, just couldn't get it to fall. Still 31-29. Reinders over to Ahrens. Back to Reinders. To Kit, right wing, guarded by Schilling. He'll dribble in, now kick it all the way up top. Three on the way, no good. And rebound comes down to East Peoria. And Ahrens is going to try a three, too long, no good. Another offensive rebound. Nope, Schilling's there for it. Schilling snuck in there and grabbed that rebound. Rayler basketball up by 2. 6:39 to go in the game. Gowan, left corner. Now they'll swing it up top to Sanders. Raylers working some offense. Now Schilling to Miller. Gowan got a Sanders posting up. Miller left wing. Now Schilling top of the key. Gives it to Gowan. Raylers very patient this possession. Gowan dribbling in. Schilling thinks about a three. Now kicks it up top to Hayes. Left wing Miller. Miller's going to fire up a three off the rim. No good. And I think we're going to get Sanders for a little bit of a push. As he went in for the rebound, he'll pick up the foul. Still 31-29, under 6 minutes to go in the game. East Peoria with the basketball. All the way to Ahrens, left corner. Now they'll reset with Reinders to DuBois. Kick it to Ahrens. Picked up there by Sanders. Now up top to Reinders. DuBois, three, left corner, left wing, left it way short. And Hayes will snag the rebound.
Here.
Miller pushes right. Almost stolen away, but we're going to get a foul on DuBois as he reached on Miller. .5:12 in the game. Raylers up by 2 with the basketball. Gowan to inbound on the sideline. And he'll kick it all the way up top to Miller. He crosses the timeline, picked up there by DuBois. Left wing Schilling. Sanders fighting down there. Nothing giving. Now Hayes, left wing. He'll dribble in, lose it. Gowan, three on the way, off the back of the rim. Sanders fights for it, rips it out of there. Miller tracks it down. He's going to fire up a three off the rim, no good. Schilling tracks it down. Now they'll reset with Miller. Miller goes right. Now loses it. Gets control of it. Feeds Hayes up with the left and good. Hayes and Schilling were both there.
Yeah.
Hayes came away with it and put it up and good.
Yeah.
Raylers up by 4 with 4:25 to go.
Good penetration by Miller to get Hayes in there in a basket, and Hayes finally get one to go underneath the hoop. Get that.
Rebound, East Peoria, kick it out. Now they'll swing it. DuBois dribbles in. Nothing there. Now they'll throw it out to Kit. Picked up by Schilling.
Really there on the catch.
On the ground, Schilling. And another turnover, East Peoria. And Hayes will walk it up under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Raylers up by 4 and have the basketball. Miller goes right. Ooh. Thank God Schilling was there. Went through Hayes' legs. Schilling was there to grab it.
Yeah, I see a little fatigue here, too. Probably not a bad time for a Rayler timeout to get their legs back underneath them.
Gowan left wing. Miller cuts, nothing there. Gowan pulls it out to Hayes. Sanders sets a pick on, ooh, little backdoor and off of, and got a push. We'll take it.
Yeah, it was dicey.
I've seen a lot worse than that tonight. And I think Coach Al heard you talking up here, Josh. He'll take a
full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll keep it right here. Headline Salon at 602 and a half Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Brett at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement.
The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves. And find them on Facebook to learn more about offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers walking program on Wednesdays.
Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. Me Realty, locally owned and operated. Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com.
Well, it's a good spot here, Scott. The Railers are going to have it underneath the basket. Up 4, 33-29. And the Railer defense, credit them in the second half. I think what East Peoria start with
24?
24, that's what I was thinking, 24 at halftime. And they've only given up 5 points here in the second half. This would be a huge possession here if the Railers can get a basket and get this thing to 6 or 7 points.
Hayes underneath, up, and couldn't get it to go. And they just do not want to call fouls under the basket.
Hayes will not get a foul on the shot.
Hayes taking a beating tonight, and he has not been rewarded yet. Railers up by 4. 3:05 to go in the game. Reinders over to DuBois. Now Kit. Back to Reinders. They'll try to feed Kit. Hayes steps in front of it. Now he'll back it out. Reset with Carson with 2:53 to go. Gowan left wing. Now up to Hayes. Railers being very patient, up by 4 with the basketball. Carson over to Hayes, left wing. They'll reset. Hayes guarded by DuBois. He'll go left. Now back to his right.
What?
Guess an illegal screen there.
What's the call? Gowan stepped out of bounds? How's that? Come on, Rams, let's go!
So I don't know what just happened there, but it's going to stay with Lincoln. Little grab of the jersey. Foul is on number 10, Reinders. And Schilling to inbound. Kicks it out to Gowan. 2 clocks, there it goes. 2:16 on the clock. Schilling back to Carson. Carson over to Gowan. Now in the corner to Hayes. They'll kick it back up top to Carson with just over 2 minutes to go. Railers up by 4. Tried the back door, nothing there. Now Schilling kicks it over to Hayes, left wing. Now Carson will reset up top. Under 2 minutes to go. Schilling backs it out. Now Hayes left wing. Trapped there. Nowhere to go. He'll dribble out of it. Now find Carson. Dangerous pass up top.
You're right. I think if DuBois was ready, he would have had that thing.
Now Gowan. Railers spreading the court. Carson. Left corner. Back up top to Schilling. And the Railers eating some time off the clock. Hayes. Now Sanders. Carson
Just hard to hold.
picks up his dribble.
Scott.
Now gives it to Gowan.
Hard to hold it this long.
Haven't seen Komnick this fourth quarter.
No, I didn't mention the third either. And a guy that can get by his guy and get a layup. And I think Coach Al kept it with the defensive effort that the Railers have had.
And now East Peoria in the foul mode. Don't know how many that is. It's got to be getting close to 5. Should have been at 5 a long time ago.
Well, I thought, yeah, there's been a lot of fouling. It looks like Hayes maybe go to the free throw line here. Is that 15 foul on East Peoria? So Hayes will go to the line for 2 free throws.
1:16 to go in the game. Railers up by 4. Hayes is going to get 2 free throws. Big free throws right here. Left it short. Second free throw from Hayes. No good. Rebound East Peoria. So here we go. Railers with a 4-point lead. East Peoria Raiders with the basketball. DuBois hands off to Reinders. He'll dribble right. Now back to left to Kit. Kit steps in. Tapped out of bounds off of Sanders. Going to stay with East Peoria. Under a minute to go. Slow start for the Railers, but they were able to fight their way back in it and take a lead. Reinders back to DuBois. Reinders dribbles right, nowhere to go. Gives it to DuBois. He'll go left. And Sanders is going to pick up the foul as he bumped DuBois going by him. .49 seconds on the clock. And the Raiders to inbound. Get it in to Aarons. Cut, trap there. Nowhere to go. And we're going to have a timeout, East Peoria, as they had him tied up in the corner. But East Peoria able to get that timeout called before.
30 second.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Schneider Chiropractic providing results for body reconditioning, back and neck problems, along with preventative sports injury procedures. Call them at 217-732-2140.
We'll keep it with the Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654.
And Tartar Brothers Mechanical at 602 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, and online at tartarbrothers.com. And that there is our fine sponsors for Lincoln Railer basketball. Once again, a big thank you to them for sponsoring and allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. 44 seconds to go. Railers up by 4, and the Raiders with the basketball. Doing a good job of keeping them out on the perimeter as East Peoria trying to find a shot.
Yeah, they've been okay with
3 on the way, off the rim, no good. And Gowan flies up for the rebound. And he's going to be fouled, and Gowan's going to get 2 free throws. Now these are big free throws.
Yeah, our best free throw shooter. Percentage-wise, I believe Gowan 8 of 9 on the season. So we'll send the senior to the line. You're right, Scott. Anytime you can get up that 6-point lead, obviously anything over a couple threes is great.
First free throw up for Gowan. Got it to go.
Yeah, I like the Railers to get in there. You know, the free throw shooter is normally used to seeing guys in his color jersey underneath there. I like for our guys to get underneath there. Just, I know it's, you don't think it's something, but it is when you don't see your guys in.
Got them both. Railers up 6. 25 seconds to go on the ball game.
Yeah, you got to think East Peoria's got to go for threes now.
The boy fakes a three, now pulls up a deep three, off the rim, no good, tracked down. Now Kit, he's gonna fire up a three, off the rim, no good, fought for underneath, offensive rebounds. Now Aaron's gonna fire up a three, no good, and Gowan comes out there with it, and he'll be fouled with 5 seconds to go.
They had their opportunities, right?
They had several opportunities right there, Josh. Fortunately, they went cold the second half.
Yeah, they did. But what an effort by the Railer defense to come up large. I think what we talked about, 24 points at half, and they've got 29 right now with 5.7. Really can step up and ice this thing as Gowan steps up and hits the free throws.
Second free throw for Gowan. Got it. Gowan with 4 clutch free throws. Railers up 8. Desperation three on the way. Airballed it, and now to do it here from East Peoria High School as the Lincoln Railers get back in the winning side of the column, 37-29. We will take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the post-game show here on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back, Railer fans. You're in the Ground Incorporated, and
How you doing?
Schneider Chiropractic post-game show as the Railers victorious here on non-conference action on Saturday in East Peoria as the Railers win at 37-29 over the Raiders from East Peoria. The Railers, your Lincoln Railers, improved to 5-3 on the season as East Peoria now falls to 3-4 on the year. Again, the Railers back in action next weekend as Muhammad Seymour the Bulldogs come to town on Friday, and then we will travel to Rochester on Saturday in Central State 8 action. Again, the Railers win it here 37-29. We'll kick it back to the studios for a quick break. Have Coach Alexander with some thoughts on the game. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cook-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you.
Back here and happy. If you're a Railer fan, you're happy.
Absolutely.
East Peoria High School as the Railers win it here 37-29. The Railer defense comes up big in the second half. East Peoria with 24 at halftime, finished with 29. The Raiders did not score in the fourth quarter. And I guess, Scott, we're begging for offense, and we got enough to win, right?
Enough to win, and you saw a more aggressive offense tonight, Josh, where we were going to the rim and not just, I don't know what they call that, green or whatever, where they kind of just do a little three-man weave up top. They were more aggressive, getting to the basket. Should have been to the free throw line a lot more, but, a win's a win, and it was a hard-fought win. Yeah, you're right. Some big battles underneath on the boards, really, also, I thought also for the Railers as they we've never faulted the effort from this team, and we gave it again tonight, and really that effort was on the defensive end, and the second half was great. Joining us now for the post-game show, Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, great win tonight against a solid East Peoria team. Came out, started slow, got down, not real big, but uncomfortable at first. But give credit to the kids, fought back and came away with a big victory. Refereeing kind of suspect. I thought Hayes just took a beating down there tonight, Coach, and he couldn't get a call to save his life.
Yeah, he went to the basket, and he should have been at shooting free throws and
several
times, and but our kids were so gutty at the defensive end. We just kind of. They shot at the first half. We were making some mistakes where we were running and we didn't recover to where we were supposed to. And we talked about it at halftime, and they make it a great adjustment. We had a new lineup, which was we're searching to see if we can get things going, and we ended up with the lineup that really got after it defensively there at the end. With about 3 minutes to go, we had one defensive possession. They couldn't find a shot.
East Peoria had 24 points at half, ended up with 29. 4 points and a half, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, well, they didn't score in the fourth. And with those kind of shooters. That's really hard to believe. And our kids just smothered them, and they moved. And, you know, we talk every night about the effort that these kids give, and it was no different tonight. It was a fantastic game, and for us to come away with a win and to win the way we did, it was really a good win.
Trey Schilling with a couple big threes in the corner, back-to-back, Coach. And when they can start hitting those threes, it's going to open up the lane a little bit more, you know, for your Hayes and your Sanders.
Yeah, you know, it's going to open it up for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to open up our driving lanes because they're going to have to, you know, people right now are just stopping our driver. They're just sagging in the paint. We're not hitting shots. So it's kind of hard. But if we start hitting shots and they got to come out, it's going to open up the floodgates. And, you know, Trey got to the rim once. Yep. And really, he got to the rim and didn't get hit. You know, it was pretty uncontested. And, you know, it was a nice drive, and that's what we're looking to get and do, and everybody should, you know, try to get there. We want to get to the paint, and, you know, we got to it when we had to. We executed some sets in the second half that got us some scores, and that's what we got to do, and, you know, just real happy for them. You know, we made the adjustments. The kids that got moved around, come in and done a fabulous job. And, you know, Frank Sanders and Aiden Gowan, who, you know, and nothing that they've done. We're just trying and searching for just different flows that could get us going. And, you know, they stepped up and they played really well towards the end. Aiden hit the big free throws.
Gowan with some big free throws down the stretch. And I thought Coach East Peoria looked comfortable out there in the first half. They were passing it where they wanted. They were getting the shots they wanted. And it was a total reversal of being comfortable. In the second half, they were absolutely uncomfortable, and they couldn't find any shots.
Well, they were uncomfortable, and then when they did get open, they were a little bit tighter because they didn't find many. And you know, the game was, you know, I think we were up 4 or 5, and they started missing them. And you know, our defense won the basketball game for us. I'm really happy for our kids.
Easier to shoot when you're ahead, and they were down a few points and really needed one, and they weren't quite as fortunate on that end.
Yeah.
And Hayes, I think, played all 32 minutes tonight. I'm not sure he came off the floor, and it seems anymore he's going to be that guy that gets the rebound, or he's blocking somebody out and somebody else comes in to get the rebound. And I thought Schilling had some big rebounds down late in the game. Gowan with a couple of rebounds, going hard and going high up to get it. It can't just be Hayes underneath rebounding. We've got to have our whole crew underneath.
We've talked about it. We've got to get 5 guys attacking the ball. You know, we stand around and wait for it to come to us, and by the time it gets to us, somebody else has got it, and usually it's not the Railers. So our kids done a better job of attacking and everything tonight.
Well, Hayes might wake up with some bumps and bruises in the morning because, boy, he just took a beating.
We'll give him a day off.
Yeah,
you're going to give him a day off?
He battled, and it'll be nothing cheap next week either, as Muhammad comes to town on Friday, and then we travel to Rochester, who's improved team as what they have been in the past. So it'll be another test for the Railers next weekend.
It'll be a tough weekend, but I feel good about our kids. It's going to happen. I think we all know that, and we just got to be patient with them and let them fill in and find their roles and let them get comfortable.
Well, Coach, big win tonight. Kids were rewarded with some gondolas, so that's pretty nice of you to do that.
I put it on your chart.
Well, I'm surprised that thing didn't bounce.
We didn't get one.
Yeah, if I'm buying.
We're sweating just as much as them up here.
Yeah. Well, Coach, good. Congratulations on a big win, back in that win column. And we'll catch you next Friday as the Railers are at home to take on the Bulldogs.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in East Peoria. Our next broadcast will be Friday, December 15th at 7:30 as the Railers are at home to take on the Bulldogs from Muhammad Seymour. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting at 7 o'clock. The Railers now stand at 5-3. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We would like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Raider basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cook-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching